Welcome to What Vision TV, y'all. We got a very special guest tonight, Diamond Clayton, somebody I met a couple weeks ago out in Tempe, Arizona. Very bright spirit. She's going to stop by and talk to us about some of the things she does in her journey of self-love.
She said, "Slow Joe." No. Okay, go watch your show. Okay. You need to look over. No, I did not. I was just saying, is very good.
Hello, Miss Diamond. How are you doing tonight? Oh, I don't know why I got these on. There we go. Can we hear you? Hello, say something. I don't know if your sound is on. Click your mic. I can't hear. Hold on. Let me see. No, I'm like. I don't know why I can't hear you. This is my first time using this StreamYard too. I'm used to using what's that? Zoom. Let me see. Can you
now?
now?
There we go. Yes, there we go.
There we go. What's up, Miss Diamond? How you doing tonight?
I'm awesome. How are you?
I'm fantastic. I cannot complain.
Good.
Everybody, this is Diamond. She's very awesome, very bright. So I met her a couple weeks ago in Tempe, Arizona. So just tell everybody
Tempe,
about
Arizona.
you and where you're from and stuff like that. Where are you from, Miss Diamond?
So I'm from San Francisco, but I moved here around like October 2000 and what year are we in? I always forget. In
2021.
In 2020.
Yeah.
And I decided to move here because I wanted to jumpstart my business and really connecting with like great people. Because of the pandemic, I kind of lost in tune with that being in San Francisco.
Yeah.
So I decided to come to Arizona because I love the atmosphere. I love the people, and it's just a great platform to grow. So I decided to move, and now I'm creating an activewear line for women of all sizes, all culture, women who has a prosthetic arm, women who might struggle with overweight, or women who just kind of lost their touch of being confident. So I decided to create a business around that. And right now I'm just building that right now. So that's what I'm currently doing. And of course is around mindset. So because health is all about mindset. So I decided to jump into that field. Yeah.
And that wasn't the business that you were doing in San Francisco? Or yeah, it was.
No, I was actually thinking of doing it. But once I moved to Arizona, it just kind of something happened where I was like forced to do it.
Yeah.
So I had all these like ideas, and then all of a sudden it's like, all right, it's time for you to do it. Like, you're meeting all these people, that's a sign. Like, come on, let's do it. Why are you stopping? What's stopping you? So I had to figure out within myself what was stopping me. And of course, the fear or the lack of knowledge and just not really having a support system. But all those ideas kind of fell away. And now I have all three. And I don't care about fear anymore because it doesn't exist. So, yeah.
Talk your shit.
So how does this live thing work?
This is like StreamYard. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is my first time using StreamYard with YouTube Live and all that. So congratulations. I usually use Zoom and I just like upload it. But I guess this is live on my YouTube. So we're like we're just live action. That's what's up.
Got it. So yeah. What made you get into doing this? You wanted to just kind of add this to what you're currently doing?
Yeah, I just like talking to other people and hearing other people's stories of their journey, you know what I mean, that are like kind of similar to mine or whatever, and like networking and stuff.
I love it. Yeah, because when I met you, I was like, okay, yeah, of course, I'll follow you. I'm sending this to some friends that way if they want to hop on.
Yeah, I was outside. Some people were looking at me crazy when I was out there asking everybody to follow me on YouTube or
I'm so
Instagram.
used to that.
Yeah, you were cool, so I'm glad. I've followed you ever since then, and I've watched some of your videos and some of your I read a lot of your posts, and it seems like you said you have like a goal to motivate people. So, how did that come to be? Like, how did you get into like positive talk to other people, like as far as like self-positive talk?
Honestly, I'm gonna be honest. It's been a part of my life. I was the oldest sister in my family, so I kind of helped my mom raise my little siblings, and I realized at that moment that they really looked up to me as their leader, the person that they can go to, that can actually talk to them as a human rather than like a child. So from there, I learned like, okay, human beings they just want to be heard. They want someone to express their thoughts to. They want someone that they can connect to, because a lot of us are afraid to express what's really going on deep inside within us. And when you have a support system to kind of help you get all that out, it kind of helps the next person. So I started to just, practice with my siblings and then my friends. So a lot of my friends, for example, whenever they struggle with something, they say, hey, Diamond, you're the perfect person to talk to about this. So that they tell me their story, their situation. Like, I'm not a professional. It's just what I love to do. I didn't even know that I was doing it until someone pointed it out. Like, you know, you're really good at this. You should like start helping people or like start talking more about it. But so I just started to just help my friends, the people who I was really close to. And I would just go out and meet people, and people would just open up to me. I would literally have like a 10-second conversation of just like, hi. And then all of a sudden they start pouring out what they're going through or what they experienced one day or what they learned. And I'm like, where did this come from? Like, how did we get this from? So from there,
I realized, like overwhelmed by that?
I never really got overwhelmed by it. What I had to do was I had to get more into meditation. So by me getting more into meditation, I was able to be more grounded. So that way, because before I used to make their problems my problem, or if they were sad, I'll be sad. So I had to learn how to separate it. So with this, it can become overwhelming, but you have to understand the difference. So mainly understanding who you are as a person, because your energy, you might have some bad energy and you might give that off to somebody, or vice versa. So you just have to understand your core within deep inside, and you have to be humble enough to kind of like be quiet. So yeah, because it can get overwhelming. No lie, it can definitely get overwhelming. But I just stopped making people my problem. And instead of, once I did that and made that shift, then I was like, okay, cool. This is normal. And I love human beings. So yeah.
That's dope. I see you do yoga and stuff too, so that's dope. We really appreciate everybody that does yoga. I'm into yoga. Um, how important would you say on a scale of 1 to 10 is that to your everyday life?
Well, I change it up. So I used to dance for a little bit, like in high school and when I was a kid.
Yeah,
So I love like groups. Um, but yoga is more like it's more of a balance thing for me. So when people get into yoga, they look for the way to connect to themselves. So it just kind
yeah,
of helps you be flexible, of course, but mainly your mind. So we have
yeah,
like a lot of monkey minds. So I do yoga honestly once a week. I don't do it every day, only once a week because I like to work out.
yeah,
And yoga is too much like, it's very calming, but
yeah,
I don't do it as much as I should. But I mean, it depends on people. Some people like to do yoga, some people like to run, some people like to join classes. It all depends, you
yeah.
know? Yeah.
I can't really. I always wanted to join a class for real, but I don't know. I always do yoga by myself, and then when people ask me to do yoga with me, I get like kind of like, I don't know. I don't know.
1 second, sorry.
No, you're all right. We're
Oh, someone's
freestyling.
calling in.
Yeah, sorry. We're gonna ignore him. Wow, this is my brother. He'll be all right. He don't want nothing.
But yeah, I never but yeah, so your topic today is about self-love. What have you
Yeah.
learned this week? So I brought this since it was about self-love. I have crystals.
Okay.
So
Okay.
cleansing
I
the
got mine.
atmosphere. Nice.
I just took this one off because it was hurting my wrist.
Is
I
that
don't know.
amethyst?
Yeah, and I don't know what's going on. It's like a piece of little metal. I had this for a long time. I got this from that store right there on and this one in
Where?
Tempe. That little store on Mill. It's called
See,
Sun.
I'm still learning about the area. I didn't really explore
Yeah.
yet. I just kind of went over there just to eat that day. It
Oh,
wasn't
okay.
planned. It wasn't planned. I just went
Store.
there.
There's a
Yeah.
little store right there. It's called like High Horny Goat or something funny like that. But they got all the crystals and stuff in there. I got a bunch. I got like a box over here with a bunch of stuff in it.
What's the
Yeah,
name? I wanna
like
because I've been looking for a
High Horny
place.
Goat or something. I
High
don't know
horny.
exactly. It's something
High
with high and
goat.
horny in it.
All
Something,
right.
but it's like on the right side though. Like where I seen you guys on the other, it's on the opposite side from where I seen you guys and down that way a little bit to the left. I don't know, that's bad directions. But it's like what is it next to?
Let's see. Store. I'm just gonna put Mail Street.
Mill Ave, yeah, Crystals.
Oh,
That's probably my favorite place that I've ever been to, Mill Ave. So that's
let's
where I
see.
seen you
I
guys at.
found this called Happy, Healthy, High, Horny Herbs.
See,
That's,
high and
that's
horny
a
was in there
long. That's a long word.
though.
Cool. I'm about to check it out. Yeah, because I normally order my crystals and like I have vibration sprays from a lady out in Sedona. She's
Yeah,
called Crystal Essence, so that's where I get a lot of my stuff. So I just give her a call. We just kind of be quiet for a little bit, and she can channel the energy. And then every
yeah,
month it changes. So depending on where I am in my life at that moment, she gives me those vibrations for that month.
yeah. You been to Sedona
I have my family, but it's freezing up there right now.
for real?
Yeah, it was cold when
I
I went last time.
I haven't been there, and I don't know why. Me coming to Arizona was like a big change in my life for real. And I'm not there right now, but I'll be back soon. That's my favorite place. But I always want to go to Sedona because they always say like the meditation out there says a negative vortex, and like the meditation out there is real deep and good. I didn't get to experience it yet. Now sometimes I be thinking like maybe I'm a little nervous. I don't know why I didn't go yet. Like, I'm always in Arizona, but I never went.
Yeah, I when I went with my family, it was very quick because it wasn't what we expected. Because I was like, "Hey, we got a plan for this," so we just went up there for a little bit. But I actually on my Instagram, I have some photos of me meditating up there, and
Yeah,
it's so calming. Like you don't want to
yeah,
leave. It's nice. So I
yeah.
recommend going there. I mean, it's super safe. Like you just gotta drive. That's the part I hate driving, but It's super
Yeah.
nice. Like when you're there, the birds are just flying, they're talking, and it doesn't look real. It looks like a painting.
For real, I can't believe I haven't
Yeah.
gone there still to this day. And where it's about what 2 hours from Phoenix.
Like it took me 2.5 hours. Yeah, about two and a half hours.
That's not that bad.
It's not bad. I mean, it's one of those things you just wake up in the morning, and get a group of friends, and head up, have
Yeah,
lunch out there, and head back.
for sure.
I mean, you can go by yourself. It's kind of boring. You want to go with people. Yeah.
Do you ever go up into those mountains like in Phoenix, like to the top?
No, I've only been hiking, but
Oh.
at the trails by, I think, Scottsdale Road. Have you been up there? That's the only place I've been.
No, I've been to that one like right there on Mill, like tall, like it's like a mountain right there, and I'd be tired as hell by the time I get to the top of it.
No, it's exhausting. It's a process. It's a process.
It's tricky too because it doesn't seem like. And I was trying to smoke and walk up the mountain like.
Yeah, you can't do that.
No,
You gotta
yeah,
do that. You cannot do that. You cannot do that.
no, it doesn't work good. What else? So, like, what are some of the challenges you think you might face, like you personally, that you face? You know, with dealing with like as far as it comes like self love, because I know we all do face challenges. I do.
Yeah. So, that's funny that you brought that up. So today, I actually had to make a decision to like continue on a business friendship or continue on a personal relationship. Because all relationships are all the same. Doesn't matter if they're business, personal, if you're intimate or whatever, a relationship with your dog. Relationships are all the same, and it's really just being able to connect with another person. So today, I realized like I'm still on my spiritual journey, so I've been wanting to get more in tune with myself, and I realized that when it comes to self-love, if you don't love yourself, if you don't have that, like what you try to give others, if you don't have it within yourself already, it's kind of hard to give that to others. So you really need to take the time to figure out, you really need to take the time to figure out like, okay, I had past traumas. Okay, cool. I was raised a certain way. Okay, cool. I got these goals in mind. Okay, cool. But what am I going to do about it? So a lot of people, like for me, for example, I can speak from experience. I've been helping a lot of people, but then I forget about myself. And then you get into this place where it's like, okay, well, do I really love myself? Am I happy, or am I seeking happiness through my partner, or am I seeking happiness through my friend? And you start to realize like no one can make you happy, no one can love you the way you love yourself. And the thing is with the whole self-love thing is taking that time, I call it self-care. So taking that time to separate yourself from the world or separate yourself from work and really get to know who you are, what you love, what you like doing. So that when you're out and about, you're not comparing yourself to anyone. You're not competing. You know your boundaries. You understand that, hey, I got my back no matter what. I am here. And if someone else comes into my life, they can't control that. I have my own control. So when you practice self-love over and over and over, you start to realize that about yourself, and you start to see what you're lacking or what you need to work on. So that's like a whole like self-love is a choice. It's a practice. So we're not born with it. Like we're born negative. So we have to learn how to be positive, and we have to choose who we allow in our lives. We have to choose to learn and be humble enough to like be quiet and to learn. And it's a journey. So I feel like self-love is very important because especially I'm sure people experienced a lot during the pandemic. They were going crazy. They're like, damn, I really gotta sit with myself. I'm used to like going out, running away from my problems, or going to hang out with family. But during COVID, all that was taken away from us. So we kind of had no choice to sit with ourselves. and you see how a lot of people, like, I don't know if you know, but like, I just like to Google stuff, but alcohol went up. Sales went up. Everything went up because it's a suppressant to like ignore your inner side. And we ignore it because we're afraid of that person inside. But it's just really important to kind of separate yourself, like, write some journals, meditate. I don't know, like, go get a massage, like, really show yourself that you love yourself, hug yourself, tell yourself, hey, you're great. Like, what's going on? Like, you have to talk to yourself as if, because you're your own best friend. So I had to learn that during my journey, that self-care is really important, because we tend to lose ourselves in social media. We tend to lose ourselves when we get so wrapped around in our career path, where like people be like, oh my God, I'm going crazy, I'm getting overwhelmed. But it's not that. It's just because you're stretched too thin, and you don't have a place to come back to be like, okay, let me reset. And we forget about that because we're like, let's go. I gotta get this done. I gotta get this done. This needs to happen. I need to be rich. I need to have this all done. But it will come within time, but you have to have control. So yeah, self-love is a hate and love relationship, because not a lot of people know where to start, or they start practicing it, or yeah.
It's easier to not. I think sometimes it's easier to not. Like, you know, I don't know. I don't want to say like, I don't know, because sometimes I'll have a feeling of wanting to, like, man, like my past, like, all right, I used to live different. Like, you feel me? I used to be like in the streets, like I used to be in the streets. So I'm not no more. But sometimes my mind will be like, man, I just want to give up all this self. Like, I've been on a path, like, you know what I'm saying, of self-love, and like really caring about myself, like, you feel me, and really making the best moves for myself. Probably since it's been like 7 years, since like 2014. But a lot of times I'll be like feeling like, damn, I just want to give up and just live regular like everybody else. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, not to say,
Yeah.
but
what's regular?
Like, yeah, right, exactly. There's really no, you know what I mean? But, or I want to say, like, maybe the old way I used to live, I used to just party all the time. You know what I'm saying? Just a lot of self-destructive things, I would say. And I feel like that's easier to do, maybe. I don't know. I don't want to say it is. It's easier to do in the moment, I guess, because the results are hard still at the end of the day. But it's easier to live like party, kick it, wake up, smoke, drink, ride around. And that's easy, simple stuff. Like, you know what I mean?
It's definitely easy. And that goes back to when I said you run away from your problems. You don't want to face them.
Yeah.
But when you come back to it, this takes you wake up 10 years later and be like, what the fuck did I can't excuse my language? But you'll be like, what did I do with my time? Like,
yeah, now you
I
still
swear I
gotta
had
face
this
the same problem.
And you still gotta face the same problem.
Yeah.
You still gotta face it. So it's like the question is, when am I gonna face it? What do I have to do to face it? When am I willing to give up? Because when you make those decisions, you gotta give up something. You can't have it. You can't have both. You can't have both. You gotta make a choice. So it's really just making a decision to cut something off. And that's the etymology of decision. You gotta cut something off. So you have to make a decision. But yeah, I mean, like, I think as you get older, you start to realize, like, do I want to change my life, or I want to keep the same pattern? Is this actually helping me, or is it making me worse? Am I losing my friendships over this, or am I gaining friendships? Where am I at in life? So you start to like question yourself, and that's where self-love comes back into, because you actually ask those questions.
Yeah, don't you feel like it's necessary to, what would I want to call this? Like, do a self checkup as often as you can. Like, you know what I mean? Like, goes back to like what you were saying. Like, how do I feel? Why do I feel like this? How am I? Where am I at? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's kind of, I guess it's like meditation too as well. But like, it could be physical. Like, you write it down or say it. You know what I mean? To check yourself, like the checklist. I guess.
I mean, like, it's one of those things where it's like for women picking the right hair product for your hair, and you have to keep trying different techniques to see what works for you. It's the same process with the self-love technique. You can I know for experience, what I did, I just Googled self-love and then I click on images and then I see what pops up. It depends.
Yeah.
Sometimes it might be affirmations. Sometimes it might be journal prompts where like you write down a sentence and that for that whole week you focus on that sentence. So it depends. You can journal or you can bullet journal or you can I do daily check-ins. So like I have a journal set up. I don't know what is this journal. Let me see. I forgot what it's called, but this journal right here. It's like it's called a self journal. I always forget what it's called. But the self journal is like set up to, it's like a calendar. And then at the end of the day, you get to write like your 3 accomplishments. In the morning, you get to write what you're grateful for. It kind of forces you in that habit. So
yeah. I used to try to do
it's
that, but very.
I feel like it's very important when you are like really trying, like if you want to have a business or you want to change your life, to do things that's uncomfortable. Like, yeah, it's hard because it's a habit and we got to do it for 30 days to make it permanent. So of course we slack, we get distracted, but it's okay. As long as you don't stop doing it and just go back to it.
Okay,
and just keep going no matter how long.
How long does it start to take to like working out? Because like I've been working out for like a whole year now and I still hate it. Like, I've been working out for years and off and on, but for this time I've been working out for probably like 8 months straight and I still hate it every day. It's the worst part of my day. I mean, no, I ain't gonna say it's the worst part of my day because after I'm done, I'm always happy. Like, hell yeah, I just killed that. I just hate going to the gym. Like, on my way, I be dreading. Like, damn, I gotta go to the gym. I still do it, but I'd be like, not like, I'd be like, how do people like doing this shit? Like, I don't understand.
No, I definitely hear you. I'm gonna tell you the secret to that. What my mentor told me. He said, if you don't have a why behind why you're doing something, then you're never gonna get it done. So like your why doesn't make you if your why doesn't give you goosebumps and if your why don't make you cry, then you're not gonna change. So it's like kind of not.
No, go ahead.
You gotta find a why. So like, I don't like working out either, to be honest. Like I hate waking up early. I have same reasons for you as well. But I know that it's good for me. I know I should be doing it, but do I do it? No. But the thing is, what I've learned is if you don't do it, don't beat yourself up about it. Just don't think about it. Just go do it. And that's the main thing is do it.
Yeah, I do it. And I just don't understand, like, I don't know. One day I'll like it. And my guy wise, I don't want to be out of shape. Like, I always knew since I was a little kid, like, I didn't want to be out of shape. Like, I do not want to be out of shape. Like, and I don't want to be, I want to be able to move around, like, and be healthy and cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? Healthy. I don't want expensive.
Do you prefer to, do you like, my service is horrible, sorry. Is it that you don't want to take the time to like actually drive to the gym, or is it just like I don't like working out at all? Because like I learned sometimes.
I think it's just taking the time going to the gym. Maybe I don't know. Because once I get there and start working out, I'd be cool. Like, and once I get in there, I always and lately I ain't gonna lie, I always been like doing something extra lately. Like every time, like let me do a little bit extra, like to push myself. But it's probably just to not like. I don't like that I gotta stop doing what I'm doing and go to the gym, like.
And then of course it doesn't make it any better because we put those obstacles of like I don't like this, I don't feel like doing this, oh I don't want to go there. So you already built those obstacles. So the brain is like, well, did you don't want to go? I don't want to go either. So then the body starts to listen, and the body like, okay, well, you said that you don't want to go, so we ain't going. Now I gotta pull you to go. I know what used to help me is just I'm like, oh, I'll take pre-workout because I don't want to go. So I'll take pre-workout where I have to go to the gym. Like it forces me because you start getting those itchies.
What does it do? Does it make
what I do? Yeah, if you take pre-workout, it starts to like get your adrenaline going. So you kind of have to like go do something for it to stop tingling. So it forces you to get up and go work out. Or you can find a accountability partner where it's like, hey, do you mind going to the gym with me these times? Because when you guys both hold each other accountable, then you guys both go together. So those are like little techniques too to kind of get out of that I don't like to go.
Yeah. Or maybe I should just stop saying I don't like it.
Yeah, we should stop saying that first.
Yeah.
So when you upload this live, like, do you save it or?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna see when it's done. I'll send it to you.
Save it. That'd be nice. That way I can post it.
For sure, I got you. I really appreciate this, and we will be back in tune again for sure. Tell everybody where they can follow you and stuff.
Yeah, that's the thing. Now that we can like figure out each day, like once, I don't know, we can figure out a way that's consistent. That way I can start promoting it on my end.
Yes.
That way people will know that we'll be talking about this, or if people want to chat in, at least people will be aware of it. So
yeah,
I can share with my friends, my family, and whoever in my circle.
Sure. I'll text you so we can set it up and make sure everything's smooth. I just wanted to thank you for coming in. This is my first time using StreamYard, and we're back. That's what's up. And
of course, and this is actually great. Like I've been honestly wanting to get into something like. See, forcing me to get it done. See?
Yeah. We got it. I knew once I first met you, like, man, we got to work. You got good vibes. So, yeah, we might make a show something. And you never know. One day we're gonna help somebody though, because that's my main goal in doing all this entertainment stuff. Is at the end of the day, I'm an entertainer, but I just want to help people laugh and smile and feel like their best self and be their best version.
Exactly, definitely.
While trying to do it for myself, same thing. Like, so that's dope. Diamond, everybody.
Yeah, because then every time a different topic.
For sure.
But yeah, I'm super excited. So thank you for like asking me
to
like hop on. I'm glad I did it. I was kind of like, I don't know what to do it. I'm shy. It's like, like that inner voice is like, should I really be doing this? And I'm like, no, just do it. Just do it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Every
so
time.
Thank you for that opportunity.
I had a show last night I didn't want to go to. I was like, I haven't performed in a while, and I was like, man, do I really want to do this? But yeah, got to, man. I asked for his life.
You got to. You're gonna get out of that habit. But yeah, so yeah, send me the video when you save it, and then I'm gonna repost it.
For sure. Peace, blessings.
All right. Bye. Thank you.
No doubt.